I played the explanation music first. You can see I've done this for a long time. I know what to do in radio. No, stuff it. We're playing this. All right, let's press this first of all. Yes, I've decided to play that introduction that nobody has heard ever in their entire lives because I completely created that originally. Who plays Joey in TV's Friends?
Matt LeBlanc.
Correct. In which TV show is Moe's Tavern featured?
The Simpsons.
Correct. Top Gear is presented by Jeremy Clarkson, Richard Hammond, and who else?
James May.
Correct. Who was the leader of the A-Team?
Hannibal Smith.
Correct. Which 80s police drama starred William Shatner?
T.J. Hooker.
Correct. Hugh Laurie plays a medical genius in which American TV show?
House.
Correct. Which 90s TV series had the slogan, "The truth is out there"?
The X-Files.
Correct. What is the name of the bar in which the TV show Cheers was set?
Cheers.
Correct. Which TV show drama won the Emmy for Best Drama at this year's Emmys?
Don't know.
Who is the host of the TV show Survivor?
Pass.
Which of these shows is not hosted by Grant Bowler? Border Security, The Force, The Amazing Race?
The Amazing Race.
The Force. What was Fran's last name on The Nanny?
Fine.
Correct. Which has been on air longer, Neighbours or Home and Away? I will let you answer this question even though the time has run out.
Neighbours.
Correct. Berlin is the capital of which country?
Germany.
Correct. What is the capital of Spain?
Madrid.
Correct. Cairo is the capital of which country?
Egypt.
Correct. What is the capital of India?
New Delhi.
Correct. Ankara is the capital of which country?
Turkey.
Correct. What is the capital of Cuba?
Havana.
Correct. Islamabad is the capital of which country? Pakistan, Sri Lanka or Bangladesh?
Pakistan.
Correct. Bogota is the capital of which country?
No idea.
What is the capital of Australia?
Canberra.
Baku, correct. Baku is the capital of which country?
Timbuktu.
Azerbaijan. Addis Ababa is the capital of which country? Chad, Sudan or Ethiopia?
Ethiopia.
Correct. What is the capital of Vietnam?
Hanoi.
Correct. What is the capital of Canada? Ottawa, Toronto or Vancouver?
Vancouver.
It's Ottawa. What is the capital of Liberia? Monrovia, Ganta or Kakata?
Kakata.
Monrovia. Windhoek is the capital of which African country?
Namibia.
Correct. According to Tina Turner, what is the speed of the nutbush?
35.
25 miles an hour. What is the name of the White Stripes drummer?
Don't know.
In which year did the Beatles break up?
72.
1970. From which English city did the band The Smiths form?
Manchester.
Correct. Which band won this year's Hottest 100 on Triple J?
360.
Vance Joy. What was the name of the follow-up song to Gangnam Style by Psy?
Don't know, but it was shocking.
Beyonce's single Run the World Girls is significant to which global issue?
Feminine rights.
Correct. Whose MTV acceptance speech was interrupted by Kanye West in 2009?
Taylor Swift.
Correct. Which Tasmanian band released their second album entitled Nothing But Trouble earlier this month?
That country group from Kingston.
Which Australian rapper has the hit single Fancy?
Iggy Azalea.
Correct. Which song, and I'll let you answer this, which song are the Knack most famous for?
My Sharona.
And you sung it too, if only I could give you a bonus point. Actor Jack Lemmon was born in a hospital elevator in Boston, USA. True or false?
True.
Correct. It was Mark Twain who once said bigamy is having one wife too many, monogamy is the same.
False.
Correct. A young hedgehog is called a kitten.
True.
False. The Roosevelt was the name of the ship that Robert Edwin Peary used when he became the first man to reach the North Pole on the 6th of April 1909. Correct. Minnie Higginbottom was the real name of Kathy Staff, who played Nora Beatty in the world's longest-running sitcom Last of the Summer Wine.
False.
True. Artist Beryl Cook was a former seaside landlady who taught herself to paint amusing, saucy paintings of voluptuous women, which now can be bought for up to £40,000 each.
True.
Correct. Irish comedian Frank Carson is the wag who came up with the quotation, "Opera is when a guy gets stabbed in the back and instead of bleeding, he sings." False. The quintessential English red public telephone box was designed by Sir Giles Gilbert. True. When ABBA, and I'm going to let you answer this one, when ABBA won the Eurovision Song Contest with the song Waterloo in 1974, the United Kingdom gave Sweden the maximum score of 12 points.
True.
Everybody knows that.
I don't know that.
False. Which famous Australian died of a stingray wound in 2006?
Steve Irwin.
Correct. Commuter trains in which city were bombed by terrorists in 2004?
Madrid.
Correct. How many times did the United Kingdom win the Eurovision Song Contest in the noughties? 0, 2 or 4?
0.
Correct. Who won 3 gold Logies during the decade but ended his TV series on Channel 10 in 2009?
No idea.
When did Apple's iPod first go on sale? In 2001, 2003 or 2005?
2001.
Correct. In 2004, Mark Zuckerberg, Dustin Moskovitz and friends created history's most efficient way of wasting time. What is it?
Facebook.
Correct. What was going to cause computer systems to collapse at the turn of the century?
The Y2K.
Correct. Which Australian city was evacuated in 2007 because of a tsunami that never arrived?
Pass.
Sharon Strzelecki is whose friend?
No idea.
Who plays appalling adolescents Jamae King and Jonah Takalua in an education mockumentary?
Chris Lilly.
Correct. What year did The Brink, as it is known currently, first start?
2012.
2006. Before today, how many episodes of The Brink had there been?
599.
Correct. What day of the week did The Brink broadcast on before going to every weekday morning?
Friday.
Correct. A member of which Tasmanian band has guest hosted an episode of the show before?
Pass.
Which of these people has never appeared on the show? David Boone, Wendy Kennedy or Max Walker?
Max Walker.
Wendy Kennedy. What sport does The Brink's first spin-off show, The Qualifying Lap, cover?
Football.
Formula One. How many female co-hosts of The Brink have there been?
7.
3. Who has co-hosted more shows, Sam Dakota or Lauren?
Sam Dakota.
I'll come back to that one. What is the name of the fictional station hand that voices all the introductions and voiceovers on the show?
Somebody.
Who is The Brink's Wednesday political correspondent?
Pass.
What member of the royal family did The Brink interview in 2012?
Somebody.
Prince Charles. Who is Australia's all-time leading run scorer in one-day internationals?
Ricky Ponting.
Correct. How many Brownlow medals have Gary Ablett Sr. and Gary Ablett Jr. won between them?
2.
Correct. How many FIFA World Cups has Australia played in?
4.
Correct. Peter Brock won the Bathurst 1000 a record 9 times. Who is the next closest driver? Mark Scaife, Larry Perkins or Jim Richards?
Scaife.
Richards. Against which test side did Peter Siddle claim a hat-trick on his birthday?
West Indies.
England. Which player famously kicked the Bledisloe Cup winning penalty against the All Blacks in 2000?
John Eales.
Correct. Which Australian golfer has won the most major tournaments? Adam Scott, Greg Norman or Peter Thompson?
Peter Thompson.
Correct. Has an Australian ever been crowned world heavyweight boxing champion?
No.
Correct. Lance Franklin signed a blockbuster deal with the Sydney Swans in October 2013 for how many years?
9.
Correct. How many Australians have raced in the Formula One World Championship? 14, 22 or 30?
14.
Correct. How many tests did Australia's most capped wallaby, George Gregan, play? And I'll let you answer this. 119, 139 or 149?
Oh, 119.
139.
Oh, that's a lot, isn't it?
It is a lot.
What animal-linked word describes someone who always gets blamed?
Goat.
Scapegoat, I'll accept it. What is the only fruit to have its seeds on the outside? Correct. How many stars appear on the Australian flag?
6.
Correct. What is Australia's second oldest city? Is that Hobart? Yes, correct. What is tofu made from?
Soya.
Correct. Who won the 2013 AFL Grand Final?
2000. Sorry, which year?
2013.
What was the name? Yeah, I have no idea.
What is the capital city of South Africa?
Cape Town.
Pretoria. What plant is tequila made from?
Sure.
Who were the Three Musketeers?
I can't remember the names.
Who famously declared, "I have a dream"? Correct. How many words in the English language begin with the letters D-W?
Not that many. 2.
All 3. During the Second World War, Ace Rimmer went surfing on the back of a what? Spitfire, submarine or alligator? Correct. What size is the stick that Rimmer wanted to clean the chicken soup machine with?
I can't remember.
14B. Complete the saying. Lister, is that a cigarette you're smoking? No, it's a...
Chicken.
Correct. Who is the woman Rimmer wrote poetry about in his diary?
Pass.
How does Cat do his laundry?
He licks it.
Correct. What was the name of Lister's ex-girlfriend that he lent to Rimmer?
Oh, it's a blow-up doll, but I can't remember what it is.
Who is the man who fancies himself as a kind of grim reaper?
Pass.
What does the android repeat when trying to hurt Lister inside the Justice Zone?
Pass.
What is Lister's icebox in Legion? What's in it? Sneakers, chicken vindaloo, or boxing gloves? What is
Chicken vindaloo.
sneakers? From what planet does the Doctor come from?
Gallifrey.
Correct. Which writer invented the Vord, the Mechanoids, the Kralls, the Tals, and the Daleks?
Terry Nation.
Correct. What was the forename of Rose Tyler's mother?
Jackie.
Correct. Which companion of the Doctor was a journalist for Metropolitan magazine?
Sarah Jane Smith.
Correct. In which story did Brigadier Lethbridge Stewart utter the immortal line, "Jenkins, chap wings there"?
The Demons.
Correct. What relation was Wilf Mott to Donna Noble?
Her grandfather.
Correct. From what planet do the Ice Warriors come? Jupiter, Venus, or Mars? Correct. The 1977 story, The Horror of the Fang Rock, was set mainly on what sort of building?
Pass.
Which famous writer was chased by a Vesperform?
Charles Dickens.
Agatha Christie. Which former producer wrote 2 radio dramas featuring the Third Doctor in 1990s?
Barry Lambert.
Barry Letts. Which was the name of the villainous Time Lady played by Kate O'Mara?
The Rani.
Correct. Which musical instrument was played by the Second
The
Doctor?
recorder.
Correct. In which city did the Seventh... I'll accept this. In which city did the Seventh Doctor die on the opening table in the
San
eighth...
Francisco.
Correct. Which president of the USSR encouraged the policy of glasnost?
Gorbachev.
Correct. Name the commoner who ruled England in 1658 to 59.
Oliver Cromwell.
We'll come back to that. In which American city was the world's first skyscraper built in 1855? New York, Chicago, or Los Angeles?
Chicago.
Correct. Name the only boxer to knock out Muhammad Ali.
George Foreman.
Larry Holmes. Name the South African surgeon who carried out the first heart transplant operation.
Dr. Barnett.
Correct. The revolutionary newspaper Pravda was first published in 1912. Where? Spain, Poland, or Russia?
Russia.
Correct. What was the American code name for the development of the atomic bomb?
Manhattan Project.
Correct. Which airline owned the jet that exploded over Lockerbie, Scotland in 1988?
Pan Am.
Correct. Which book catapulted Germaine Greer to fame?
The Female Eunuch.
Correct. What was the given name of Stalin's daughter who defected to the US in 1967?
Svetlana.
Correct. Which US president was shot 5 days at the end of the American Civil War?
Lincoln.
Correct. Now, I'm going to go back here. You said somebody else, Cromwell. The last name is Cromwell. Yes,
Richard?
Rod? Richard? Yes. I think we still might give it to you because last name... Do we all think that we should give it...
I'm not sure if they're brothers or same person
son,
or not.
Son of Oliver,
son.
known colloquially as Tumbledown Dick.
Who served longer as Prime Minister, Julia Gillard or Kevin Rudd?
Julia Gillard.
Correct. Who did Malcolm Fraser beat in the 1977 election?
Gough Whitlam.
Correct. What is the name of William McMahon's son who found fame in such shows as Home and Away and Nip Tuck?
Patrick.
Julian. How many elections did Bob Hawke win? 3, 4 or 5?
4.
Correct. In what year did Kevin Rudd defeat John Howard to be elected Prime Minister?
2007.
Correct.
December.
What number Prime Minister is Tony Abbott?
40.
28. What seat did John Howard represent during his time in office?
Bennelong.
Correct. What other major portfolio did Gough Whitlam hold alongside Prime Minister between 1972 and 1973?
The Arts.
Minister for Foreign Affairs. What was the name of the famous speech given by Paul Keating on the 10th of December 1992?
The Redfern Address.
Correct. What country was Julia Gillard born in?
Wales.
Correct. What sport did Tony Abbott excel in during his time at Oxford University?
Refuse to accept he did. I refuse to accept he did excel in anything.
You refused. You just know you've won, so you're like, I don't care.
Boxing.
Boxing. That, I believe, puts you to 36. So, this feels really strange because he's in the studio. It is great pleasure that I wish to declare the winner of the 2014 Sledge on the Edge, Mr. Ron Hunt. Wow. I never thought this would be possible. He's not.
Neither did I.
He's knocked off the king. Ron Hunt's come in first year and done it. Amazing. Rod, how are you feeling?
Well, I'm looking forward to driving the car, Ben. So that's the prize, isn't it?
It is,
a little
yes.
red sporty number up in the car park. I saw it as I came in today. But the $200,000 prize money, I'll just put that in the bank and continue with my normal life.
Look, Mika wasn't too happy with how you went in the prelims rounds because you got...
Understandably so. I have had the luckiest run of anybody in this competition ever.
But you take it when you can, all right? This is what
Ride
you do. Well done. Congratulations. Tim, runner-up for 2014. You've gone first, second. That still don't mean feat.
Well, no, I'm on a steady decline now.
Yes, so be third next year, do you reckon?
No, I've got 3 years of second.
That's right. Are you disappointed right now? Or?
I won't lie to you, I'm a little disappointed.
Oh, c'est la vie. Oh, well, you made the grand final. That's...
Yeah, I'm going to have to focus on a better specialist topic.
Marcus, third. You continued through the tradition of about to become co-host, finishing third. Lauren did it last year in the Sledge. So, you keep the tradition going.
I'm okay with this.
You're okay with that? You did very well in your Doctor Who questions.
That was awesome.
Good job. Good choice of specialty subjects. Speaking of good choices in specialty subjects, Caitlin, I apologise for those Red Dwarf ones being maybe a little bit too obscure.
I think maybe I just need to go back and rewatch. So I'll see you in about 3 weeks, probably.
But are you satisfied making the grand final? You did very well on Tuesday
I
and the semi.
didn't think that I would make it to the final. And also, I did hear some of Noah's semi-final questions, so I feel like maybe I got off lightly in the semi-final as well.
Yeah, Noah's still not happy about that. He's still not happy about it at all.
I didn't know some of them as well, so...
Well, you each get a goodie bag. You each get a little certificate, and I'm going to get photos of you all holding them and celebrating outside. Now, the special prize, because there's CDs in there, beautifully provided to us by Remote Control Records in there for you. Of course. Now, Tim, you might be disappointed because, of course, as the winner of the Sledge on the Edge, you get the best of the Brink from the previous year, as well as video highlights. Now, you've got a collection, don't you?
I've almost worn them out.
You have, and you're very disappointed. But fear not, my friend. Second place also gets a best of the Brink.
Oh, awesome.
So you still get the collection going.
That's
but Rod,
fantastic to
you
hear.
get your best of the Brink.
Fantastic.
But the key prize, which maybe Tim's probably now going to be happy he didn't win, Rod, you win a copy of the 2013 AFL Grand Final on DVD.
Oh,
So
sensational.
I was kind of thinking if Tim had won that, he would have thrown it in the bin.
Oh, no, you got to watch to learn. from
Yes,
defeat.
yes. So there you go. I don't know if you own that one yet, right?
No, that's brilliant.
You can
Thank
watch
you.
the Mighty Hawks. Oh, I can't believe I said that. I want to thank all of you for coming in for the grand final. Everybody who competed in the Sledge. It has been a lot of fun, and look, we'll be back next year for the Sledge. So yeah, thanks guys.
When's the pre-season?
Start training now. Just watch lots of Millionaire Hot Seat.
Quiz nights at the Soho.
Quiz night. Yes.